Let's go play with that Hemi, boys. His mirrors are out though. He might have a little less drag than me. Well, boys, which one should we try to get into this weekend? The carrier bearing or the new master cylinder? We still got that wheel hub for the passenger side that we have to do, along with the upper and lower ball joints and the U-joint in that passenger side axle shaft. But welcome back to another video on Pure Panorama, where we're just doing a lot of work on the 2001 24 valve Cummins, just trying to go right through it, get some stuff done, rebuild it from the ground up at this point is what it feels like. So we got plenty of stuff to do. We've already done plenty to it. We've done new upper and lower ball joints, axle shaft, U-joint, and wheel hub assembly on the driver's side. Just showed you the wheel hub assembly for the passenger side. Still have a U-joint for that axle shaft and upper and lower ball joints as well for that side. Got the master cylinder that we got to put on, probably the Hydro Boost to go along with it, just so everything is fresh. Even if it doesn't need the Hydro Boost, we're probably going to end up doing it anyways. We've done new rear drums, new rear shoes, 3rd gen brake upgrade on the front of this thing. What else have we done? U-joints in the rear drive shaft. We're going to do U-joints in the front drive shaft. We've got an HX35 turbo that we just rebuilt, and we're going to pull the HY35 off of the 24 valve Cummins and get the HX35 on here. I put a new radiator in this thing, a new water pump, new thermostat, 125 horsepower injectors. We got to get a cold air intake. We got to get an intake horn to go with the turbo and the injectors. I'd like to get the intercooler pulled out and just flush the hell out of that thing too and get it all cleaned up and fresh. We'll be servicing the transmission soon too, getting the fluid out of that, doing a new governor solenoid, pressure transducer, probably a new 3/4 accumulator spring, all that little crap to get new fluid in it. I can't wait to do that just so everything is fresh. It's been stressing me out, but I am waiting because I want to order in a new deep dish aluminum pan for the transmission as well. So we're gonna do all that stuff here coming up. Probably got to get into the front and rear differential as well, drain the fluids out of those so that we can put fresh gear oil in them, and I probably most likely gonna order in new covers for those also, just to have it looking nice under there. I also have some new battery terminals because, well, that one, well, just needs to be cleaned first of all. Holy shnikes, look at that freaking thing. But these things are whooped, man. Look at them. They've been on there for way too long and just gotten beat up. So we got to do the new battery terminals on this thing at some point and get those swapped out and done. We've also installed a set of glow shift gauges though, with the boost gauge. We got the EGT gauge and the fuel pressure gauge. And one other thing that I want to do with the transmission service with the new fluid and all the stuff that I named for the tranny is we are going to do a trans temp gauge right here on the steering column. But I think I want to start kind of like turning Fridays into videos for my weekend plans and what I want to get into on the weekends and things that I may have to do with the 24 valve Cummins. So I just showed you some parts that we still have sitting in the garage that we need to get on, told you a bunch of other stuff that we have to do or that I want to do and get done on the 24 valve Cummins. So I think that Fridays are a good little day for trying to just put out there what I am thinking, what I might be diving into, and kind of giving you guys, building up some anticipation for stuff that you may see coming to the channel throughout that weekend. You can see that right now I do have the hood up. I did go ahead and put some more refrigerant into the AC system to see if it did anything different, and it didn't. The gauge on the can is still kind of just going up and down, but it's going up and down and stopping at different numbers and reading different spots now than it was yesterday. And same thing out of the AC compressor, is still just clicking on and then off with the clutch kicking in and stuff. So I don't know if it's a problem with the compressor or if it really is just that low on refrigerant. I need to look up exactly how much refrigerant this system can take and just do a little bit more digging to see what I should do as my next step. I did grab a vacuum pump though from work, so I may go out to Harbor Freight and just grab a set of manifold gauges so that we can hook up to the high and low port and try and get some good accurate readings and do things more along the lines of the proper way so that we can hopefully diagnose this thing correctly and try to get the AC ripping in there. But I did notice with the amount of refrigerant that I put in the system, the air is actually blowing pretty cold inside the cab. But I don't know if the system has a leak or what's going on. So I think I might have to probably pick up some dye and get it in there and do things the legit way with manifold gauges, the vacuum pump, and really just check for leaks and see where I have to go next to try and get this working properly. But I want to apologize to you guys right now if there's a lot of stuff that I repeat in these videos and everything, and if sometimes the video isn't always what you want to see. I'm not doing work on the truck or replacing a part or modding it or anything, but I'm trying to, at this point right now, I want to try to upload onto the channel more, hopefully maybe even on a daily basis. And for me to be able to do that, it's not always going to be me being able to throw money into the Cummins. So I want to do that because with the algorithm on YouTube and stuff, it works out better for the channel if I can stay more consistent and upload more and everything. So I'm gonna do my best to try and come up with some good video ideas. I'm gonna actually do a lot of brainstorming and stuff this weekend and try to come up with things that maybe don't necessarily involve having to throw money into the truck every time I want to do a video, because obviously that's not reasonable to do daily content for me at the moment. But I definitely want to try and start to upload more and more on a regular basis, if not daily, even if I can get to like an every other day, or we're getting to like 4 or 5 times a week or something. It'll help the channel out. It'll hopefully get into the algorithm of YouTube a little bit better and get the videos recommended to new people, and hopefully maybe try to draw new family members here on Pure Panorama. So that's my goal at this point. I've been kind of sticking to more of like a weekend type of schedule with 1 or 2 here and there on the weekdays, but I want to start trying to make it more frequent with the video uploads here on the channel. And I know that sometimes it's not going to be content that everybody's going to want to see, and I'm going to get thumbs down on stuff because people are going to be like, well, what the hell, this dude's just uploading to upload. And sometimes it might seem that way, but that's not going to be my intention. I'm not ever going to just upload a video just to upload a video. And if I am ever repeating stuff that I've already talked about, or it seems like I'm just talking about things but not doing them, I can promise you that I will do the stuff that I've talked about. So I won't ever just talk about something and just never end up doing it. But it may take me a little bit of time to get to some things that I bring up and say that I'm going to do or want to do with the Cummins truck. If you guys can bear with me and work with me, then that would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate it, because I do want to upload more, and all of your feedback does mean a lot to me. So any video suggestions, ideas for videos, things that you want to see, and remember, it doesn't always have to involve money and parts and doing stuff with the truck. I am open to anything and everything. So if there are things that you'd like to see on the truck or done with the truck, or you want to know how to do, maybe I can make videos still explaining some stuff and teaching how to do something, even if I don't have to do it on my truck. So just any ideas or things that you have or you'd like to see here on the channel, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. It doesn't have to be just on this video. On any video, if an idea pops up in your head and you want to see a video, go ahead and just drop them down in the comment section, and as I see them, I will go ahead and write them down so that we can start making a list, and then we can go ahead and try to start getting those videos made and checking them off the list. And once we get so many things accumulated onto the list and written down and stuff, maybe we can start to do polls and let you guys decide which videos are going to kind of come next or sooner. And it won't always have to be up to me, but we can start giving back to you guys in that regard, and letting you start to choose kind of the path of things and what videos will get bumped up in rank on the list and stuff like that. So I want to know and hear back from you guys on that, and make this channel, have you involved with it, I guess is where I'm trying to go, and have you help make decisions. Because I'm not even going to try and bullshit you or lie right now, it is tough to think of video ideas and come up with stuff, because a lot of things have already been done, and I feel like I'm recreating a lot of stuff that's already out there, and then I have to come up with a way to kind of recreate it and make it my own. And it can get tough to do, or I don't kind of want to do that because it's already been done. So I want to try and think of something different, and it's tough to come up with the ideas and make that happen. So you guys are where it's at, and that's the beauty of all this, is with so many other people on the other end and in the mix, and they're with each other working together. That's how we can come up with good content here for the channel and for everybody. So let me know in the comment section what ideas and thoughts you have for videos and stuff like that, and help me out, help me think of stuff. And then, like I said, once we get a certain number of stuff, or we get a big enough list, we can go ahead and start making polls and stuff. We can do polls on Instagram and have people like vote the videos up and see if we can't get certain ones done and out there on the channel for you guys. That's it though. Just wanted to get on here and put this video up and ask you guys for your help, and hopefully start to get some ideas out of you guys and start to acquire a good little video list of just things that you want to see. And obviously I will still be thinking of stuff and adding to that list. I already do have a lot of stuff in my mind, and like I said, I'm gonna spend some time this weekend just writing things down and brainstorming, coming up with the ideas that I have and how I want to shoot them, film them, and make that stuff happen. And we are going to try to get 1 or 2 small things done on the truck. We definitely are going to spend some time cleaning out the inside of it because it is wrecked and it's just driving me insane. I got to get all the crap out of it. We're going to go through and do a thorough cleaning of the interior. I might even go as far as washing the outside right now, but I think I might hold off until I can just take it to the car wash, and we'll just do it there because it'll be easier. But we're definitely gonna clean everything out on the inside, wipe it all down, and just get it cleaned up because it's driving me crazy and I haven't really given it its first good cleaning yet this summer. So keep your eyes peeled this weekend for a video maybe of a carrier bearing replacement, a master cylinder replacement, or I don't know, cleaning the inside and what product I'm using to clean the inside of the 24 valve Cummins. There could be one of many different things coming at you this weekend here on Pure Panorama. So keep checking back on the channel. If you guys haven't either and you want to, and it'd be a huge favor, go ahead and click that little bell next to my name, and it's post notifications. So anytime I upload, you'll be the first to know. You'll get notified instantly, and you can get over here, watch the video, and see what I put up here and what's going on here in my world. But leave your comments down below as always, your thoughts, your ideas, video stuff. Let's build that video list up, guys, and start getting some different style content here on the channel, whether it's just out maybe going finding truck meets, car meets, things like that. I don't care what it is. Just leave it all down below. We'll see what we get. We'll make that list and then go from there. Hit that like button on your way out, and if you're stopping in for the first time, you're new here to Pure Panorama, hit that subscribe button because we got a lot going on, and I want to make this a very interactive type of place here where you guys are able to decide and make decisions as well and be a part of this as much as you can be. I don't want to be like every other person here on YouTube where they're just the end-all be-all decision maker and stuff. I want to interact in ways with you guys that the best way that I can anyways, and just like we're all a group of friends who are hanging out or whatever, and we all got to decide on what we want to do next here. So that's how I want it to be here on the channel, and I always have wanted it to be, and so far so good because you guys rock. You guys have been great, and the support has just been overwhelming up to this point. So hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next video, and might be an install, might be a repair, I don't know, but we'll find out and you'll see soon. Peace.